We are here at the event which concludes the visit, the joint meeting in Romania of Europe Nostra and the European Investment Bank Institute. From what I understand, you've been able to go to Cluj, Rosia, Montana and Bucharest, and you had several talks with the Romanian officials as well.
Yes.
I would like to ask you, why are you here?
As part of a joint mission of Europa Nostra and the European Investment Bank Institute, which is based on the joint program 7 Most Endangered. In 2013, Rosia Montana was chosen as one of the 7 most endangered sites in Europe. Rosia Montana is by far the best preserved Roman mine in Europe, in the world. It is of very great cultural importance because culture is not only a matter of temples or fora or columns. Culture is also a matter of the basis on which society operates, and mines are a very important part of that. So it is essential, in our view, that Rosia Montana be preserved, the mines be preserved, the Roman mines be preserved. And we would say that even if there were not also the very impressive architecture of Rosia Montana as a later mining town in the 17th, 18th and 19th centuries. The mission, therefore, was to encourage people there to listen to them. We had a public meeting in Rosia Montana and we heard a lot of very impressive things. We came to Bucharest, we have spoken to a number of officials, and we have spread the same message that we have given here at today's press conference, that both for reasons of the value of cultural heritage in itself, but also from the point of view of the interest of the Romanian people and the people locally, cultural heritage must be an important part of the future development of Rosia Montana. Not just cultural heritage, also with agriculture, with tourism, with industrial activities like the furniture factories in a nearby town. All these things together will create sustainable development. It is sustainable development that will save the region and not extractive development of the sort that has been proposed. Fortunately, the developments in Romania, the votes by the 2 chambers of the Romanian parliament, the judicial decisions, the change in public opinion manifested in the marches last year indicate that the chances of the worst happening are going down. And that is the other reason for our mission. We are sending a message of optimism that now it is the time for civil society to make positive proposals. And on the basis of the positive proposals, we will have a much better situation for Romania as a whole and for the region of Rosia Montana in particular.
Which is very important because, as you mentioned before, about the cultural heritage and the traditional aspect, people will be able to actually preserve the heritage.
Yes. That is of course true, but what I'm saying is that although we would do this anyway, because cultural heritage is of such great importance in itself, and that has been said recently in the decision of the Council of Ministers of the European Union of the 21st of May, yes, we would say that anyway, but in addition to that, it is financially very good prospect for the Romanian people and for the people in the Rosia Montana region. And that has been proven, as I said in answer to a question, by the experience of countries like France, Italy and Greece, who have huge economic benefit from the conservation of cultural heritage.
And during the conference, you basically said that there are 3 companies, factories, which they actually employ more people than potentially be employed.
These are the figures that we were given in Rosia Montana by people who are proprietors of the factories. So I have no reason to dispute that that is the case, that in fact more people can be employed in a small but effective and well-manned industry than in a big extractive mine.
I understand there is a grant.
Yes, it's not so simple. You have to make an application for under a European Union program. And of course, all these applications are vetted very seriously by the European Union. But one of the things that I said at the end of this press conference is that I do consider it very hopeful and valuable that Romanian NGOs, like NGOs in other European Union countries, should begin to think in terms of carrying out applying for and carrying out certain European Union programs. It's not only a matter of the state, it's also a matter of local authorities, it's also a matter of NGOs making such applications.
These are very good news for people of Romania and for NGOs to potentially develop their things. It is indeed a very optimistic message you have for them. If you'd like to add anything else for the Romanian people.
I would like to add that we have been very impressed in Europa Nostra by the way that Romanian people have resisted the temptation for the easy solution and have insisted on the importance of their cultural heritage and have insisted on the importance of sustainable development. It has been very impressive, very inspiring example. Thank you to all the people who took part in that.